reason we have not called sponsors of terrorism, MALAMI. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Abubakar Malami Sen, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, has stated why the federal government does not want to name financiers of terrorism in the country. According to The Punch, Malami spoke during an interview with Channels TV yesterday and said the government was not reluctant in naming the sponsors of terrorism but was only taking its time. In Malami's words, one thing that I think you need to take into consideration is that investigation is still ongoing and the fact that a lot of arrests were made. But the fact that judicial orders for the detention of those that have been arrested have been obtained, it is indeed out of place to conclude that nothing is being heard on the matter. Work is in progress. It will continue to be in progress, and certainly we will do the needful at the right time. Are you serious? That is just it. Oh my God, work is in progress. Really? But all the old freedom fighters that I know of, in fact, as it stands now, they are arresting both the Yoruba nation, that's Odua's people's agitators. If you're somebody who is popular, they whisk you away, and before you know it, nothing will be heard of you again. Like, are you serious? Like, you are really, really serious. You are taking, what time? What time are you taking? You want them to completely wipe out the nation before you come out and you become... Why is it that when it comes to issue that it is of great importance and, life, you have life attached to it. This particular administration, they are so slow. Look, when it dawned on me that, no, these people, no, they are gaslighting us. It is the time when the president's comment on Twitter was deleted and Twitter banned, like it happens in a flash. And I'm saying, what? So they can actually be swift in taking such decision and implementing rather than what? Like it dawned on me that no. Forget it. These people, no. They're not it. To be sincere, that is when you could see clearly for yourself. Like, how do you explain it? Oh, you're taking your time. Investigation is going on, and you want the citizens to become sorcerers or witches and wizards. Who could read your mind, right? I've said it before. This government, they don't communicate. They rather talk at you, but they don't talk to you. They don't listen to. They don't even listen to you. They don't take suggestions. Nothing. All they want is when you come out on a daily basis, they come and tell you this is how Nigeria is going to be henceforth. And you say, okay, thank you, sir. They come again and say, oh, we made the adjustment. That is what they want. Forgetting that we are not operating. Please, can somebody tell these people that we are not operating a dictatorship kind of government or a military regime? We are not there. Unfortunately, a very long time ago, we have left that place. We are now in democracy. Yes, they're hiding under the umbrella of democracy to carry out all sort of military regime kind of stunt. You see things being said and that thing is fine, and I'm saying, like, who does that? In democracy, there is what we call majority carry the votes, and there is also flexibility. It is not rigid, for crying out loud. You're coming out to say, oh, you're taking your time, really, but you don't take your time when you go around arresting freedom fighters, do you? Do you take your time when you're arresting freedom fighters? Do you even give them opportunity to even say defend themselves? You don't even tell their family members you're taking them. All this one a story for the gods. I keep saying, unfortunately, you see this generation of Nigerians, the coconut head generation, they are not going to be that gullible. Sincerely, they will not. You coming out to say you are taking your time. Meanwhile, the leader of the freedom fighters group, are they not both the one for the Yoruba nation and the one for, are they not behind by what are you saying? That you're taking your time. Just listen to yourself. There are some statements that if you want to come out and make, you are going to be careful. Like, you'll be very, very careful of what you say. You'll be very careful because these people you're talking to, they are not babies. You don't just come out, think of something and, oh, let me say this to them and maybe to calm them down. No. Unfortunately. No. a major part of Nigeria, they have seen the light, which is education. Their mind has awakened to the light. Unfortunately, they are not gullible. Unfortunately, they have not been kept in darkness. I mean, just come out and say, oh, you want to say this, and that is it. Because you are working on it, and, we should not assume. Why wouldn't we assume? We will see. Nigerians will not stop talking, no. They will not stop talking. But while I talk, I just wish they can take action. While they talk, I wish they can take action. There are some things that, you don't come out and say. You're coming out to say, oh, you're taking your time. But when it comes to killing innocent people, just look at what is happening in the Southeast region. How people are being slaughtered. Houses are being burned. All for what? And you're telling me you're taking your time. Really? Probably because Igbo and Yoruba names are missing, but mainly Fulanese. Yet, you wide your mouth to proclaim that Nnamdi Kanu is behind EndSARS crisis, just to try to no avail to bring the Igbos down. I mean, that thing he said is what I call, for him to come and say such, and he's occupying such position, like I was, as in, when I saw, when I read that news, my mouth hung open that I forgot that I was outside. That is how bad it is. Sincerely. That is how bad it is for someone who is, you're not having evidence. You're not just an ordinary person. You're not just a lawyer, as in a barrister. You are somebody who is the senior advocate. And okay, you're not just a senior advocate, the Attorney General, and you're coming to make such statement without getting your facts together. I mean, it is very shameful. How many days does it take MALAMI to name IPOB as killers of Akunyili? The only reason he don't want to name them is because they are his brothers. Okay? They know what they are hiding. Posterity will surely judge this government. At their proper time, nobody is deceived anymore. Exactly. They think they're deceiving anybody, but they cannot. This government is shamelessly hiding the identities of their friends and associates who are implicated in this heinous crime of sponsoring terrorism. They must understand that their days are numbered and all they have been hiding will be made open. How many days did it take the American government to name sponsors of terrorism after the 9/11? How many days and months did it take Dubai, UAE to get conviction for the Nigerian sponsors of terrorism? Please, how many Nigerians have been convicted for the act of terrorism? It is well. Why do people parade who commit lighter crimes without an investigation, and yet people who have caused the death of thousands and millions are kept secret? The same question I would so love and be glad to have an answer to. Those that are disturbing the peace of a country were not arrested, but those agitating for their rights constitutionally were arrested and detained unjustly. Very sad indeed. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And so I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of the day.